All right, welcome into the crossover. That right there is NBA veteran Keyon Dooling. I'm your boy 10 Day Tony. KD, how was Christmas, bro?
Man, Christmas was amazing,
Yeah?
champ. Yeah, how about you?
Good,
Good, man.
good.
Ate
Had
some
fun.
good food?
Yeah, ate some good food. You know how us Cubans do it on the on Noche Buena. We got the pig, we got the rice, we got the maludos, we got the yuca, we got everything popping off. How about you? What'd you guys have
Did
over
y'all
at
have
the
coquito?
Of course.
Okay,
Come
all
on,
right. Well,
man.
long as y'all got that good
Come
food and
on,
that good
man.
drink, y'all rolling.
What'd you guys have?
Man, we had a little bit of ham, candy yams, macaroni and cheese, string beans, cornbread, fried chicken. You know, sweet potato pie.
I might need to come over your place
Man,
and,
we
and
did
see
it
what's going on
big.
over there.
We did it big, man. Shout out to my fam, my girls, Tosh and the girls. They did a great job.
All right, so NBA Christmas Day in the books. We'll get to some of the games, some of the outcomes
Yeah.
later on. We got New Year's coming in a couple days, and we got an exciting time now in the NBA calendar where we're starting to see like contenders kind of take shape. We're starting to see some players who we thought were going to be decent, be a little bit better. Guys that we thought were going to be good, kind of backsliding. So it's this weird part of the NBA season where
It is.
it really now the NBA season starts in earnest for a lot of casual fans. Post Christmas Day, everybody's now starting to lock into NBA
Yeah,
stuff.
I would say it's like the second stanza in the season. One, you want to get through like Christmas and the New Year, right? Get through Thanksgiving, get through that first portion of the season, and then you start revving up for playoffs, right? You're fighting for positioning, all those different things. And then there's a level even after the playoffs leading up until the season ends. So I love all the stages of it. I'm excited for it.
We're in a really cool part right now. The trade kicker place kind of opened up now December 15th. Now teams can start making trades around.
Yeah.
We've heard some rumors. Obviously, Giannis has been on the block, rumored to be on the block. The Bucks say no. He says yes. Trae Young's another name that's been mentioned about possibly being moved. AD now another name that's probably being mentioned to be moved. So a lot of weird things are happening in the NBA and start to kind of put the puzzle pieces together. But I want to start off from something that happened Christmas Day that I think is relevant now, and that was: did you see final game of Christmas Day, 10:30 start, late? The boy was asleep. I had to watch it the next day. Nuggets versus Wolves, OT game. Ant versus Jokic.
Yeah, no, I saw the highlights. Yeah, my sleep apnea kicked in, so I had to you know what I mean, lay it down. But yeah, man, what a exciting thing, man, to see Jokic and what he's doing statistically, and the way he's dominating and controlling the games in a different way that we're not used to, like kind of digesting. So it's like weird for a lot of people, but it's fun to watch, man. He's fun to watch. He's a fun player to watch.
56-16.
Jaden McDaniel.
Like he like what he's able to do on the floor from just a spacing perspective, from a facilitating perspective. That's the shot of Ant hitting the corner three to send him over into overtime, which he was a bad boy. So he got ejected too, but Ant was going crazy. Jokic 56, 15, and 16.
Yeah, on Christmas.
On Christmas, while everybody was kind of asleep except for the West Coast, he showed out and balled out. Lazo, let's pull up his stats because we've been talking about he's having an MVP season kind of every year, right? And it's hard to. It was tooth and nail last year for SGA and Jokic, and you could probably argue that Jokic had a better season because it's the best season that he's had of his MVP career, and SGA was just that much better. So I feel like there was a bit of voter fatigue when it came to Jokic. But let's look at these numbers real quick. So Jokic is averaging more points per game than Shaq's career high scoring average, which was 29.7 in 99-2000. Jokic is averaging 30 a game. He's averaging more rebounds per game than Karl Malone's career high rebounding average, which was 12. He's 12.4. Jason Kidd's career high assist average is 10.8. Jokic is averaging 11.1, leads the entire NBA at the center position as the center in assists. Kareem's career high field goal percentage, 60.4. Jokic is shooting exactly 60.4. Larry Bird's career high three-point percentage, 42.7. Jokic three-point percentage this season, 44.
Yeah.
So you're talking about, let's scroll up again. Larry, Kareem, Kidd, Malone, Shaq. You're talking about 5 Hall of Famers, 5 legends of the game. And he's either beating or tying every single record that they've set in their illustrious careers.
Amazing.
Like there's nobody to be close to what this is.
Yeah, no, it's truly amazing what he's able to do. And, you know, one thing I'm not going to do is minimize like his productivity. The thing that you see about all of those guys who came before him, the rules were different. So it was more difficult. It was shorter possessions, etc. It's not to minimize him, but that's just a reality that the young guys have to deal with. Like the game was,
it was different.
A lot more difficult.
That's why you see passing numbers in the NFL go crazy.
Yeah.
But then you look back at the day and you're like, oh, Troy Aikman only had X, Y, and Z. Terry Bradshaw only had X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Because the game was different.
Yeah, and Dan Marino was airing it out. But there's guys who are like middle of the pack who throw for more yards than him at this point. So what I choose to do is I choose to enjoy Jokic.
Yeah.
I enjoy, watching him play, the way that he dissects the defense, the energy and the ferocity and the toughness that he brings every night, the cerebral, like, kind of Professor X where he's just a mentalist on the court. I just try and enjoy that part of the game, right? And then let the chips fall where they may. Obviously, in order for him to really beef up that resume, he's just got to continue to win championships.
Yeah.
And those things are difficult to accomplish. But one thing I don't want to see is I don't want to see his statistics minimized because they do that, and they do it selectively. And I think Russell Westbrook has been a guy, James Harden has been a guy whose statistics have been minimized, right? For whatever reason. They're both MVPs. They didn't win championships, but they're both championship players. And I don't want Jokic in this run to get lost in the sauce. I want to see him win more championships.
It's hard for him to get lost in the sauce when day in and day out, feels like year in and year out, he just continues to be the best player on the planet.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, you look at those stats. Let's see, 30 points a game, 12 and a half rebounds a game, 11 assists a game, shooting 44% from three, 60% from the field.
It's crazy.
Like that is like, give him the MVP now. Like there's nobody close to what he's doing from a day in and day out perspective in the NBA. And yet you look at the West and it's like they're the third seed, right? Like there's two teams better than them.
Yeah.
And Murray's been coming on as of late. That game on Christmas Day, I think he had like 8 threes or something. Like he's been playing well. But there's a chance that they may not even make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, and that's very possible.
It's very possible. And he's the best player on the planet, bar none. And like it goes to show you what a healthy place the West is in, where top to bottom, you look at 1 through 10, even the guys in the play-ins, like there's a legitimate chance for anybody there to make it to a Western Conference Finals and maybe make it to the NBA Finals. Like it's just that deep. You. And then on the other side of the East, it's like, ooh, we got a couple of teams.
Yeah.
But it's just like that Western Conference is just so stacked. So I just wanted to bring that up to everybody's attention because it's like you see him playing well, but you don't maybe register historically what he's doing while you're in the midst of it, right? It's a bit of like the LeBron thing where it's like in 10 years, we'll really be like, damn, LeBron was really him. LeBron was really the GOAT. But it's that time that went by that gave us the ability to reflect. Because when you're in it, it's hard to understand like the just the magnitude of the moment.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like LeBron, as he's winding down now, we're starting to feel a little bit of, all right, do you think it's his final season? Because the way that he's been talking, it's been like very cryptic, very coded, very like, yeah, I'm just showing love to, the Raptors on social media, which I thought, or Toronto, which I thought was weird. And like people asked him, did you hear that? So I don't remember what reporter was like, oh, did you hear about Keontae George and the Jazz? He's playing well. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I can't talk about him. I watch YouTube golf videos and stuff like that. Like, it just feels like he's winding down.
Yeah, I think he's winding down, but he's still very productive. I think he's still very entertaining. He's still box office. So he can like at the end of the day, if a guy goes out and averages 17, 8, and 6, they usually are in line for a max deal, right? Or pretty damn close to it.
Yeah, they're a very good player in the NBA.
So LeBron, he gets to choose. I think like sometimes a change of scenery. I think like the time is kind of expiring in Laker Nation for him. So I think that pairing himself and choosing strategically somewhere where he can go in the next phase of his career and be able to buy into it and play with the right kind of group that gives him an opportunity to win, it's his choice at the end of the day.
Some of the comments he made on Christmas too, he's like, man, I'm getting too old to be playing on Christmas Day. Like I want to spend it with my family, like stuff like that.
Understood.
You think about it and you're like, damn, are we really about to see the last 50 something games of one of the greatest players of all time's career right now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know but it's totally up to him.
If you had to bet, is this his last year or not?
No.
You're saying he's got one more in him?
Yeah.
Not with the Lakers. You're saying it's Lakers or the field, you're taking the field.
It depends on how it ends for the Lakers, but Yeah, I think he probably, has a dream destination or experience that he wants to achieve at some point in
Only
his
one
playing
more
career.
spot.
So, I would love to see him go to like a New York, like a big market, or he can come back down to Miami. I know him and Pat can make it work.
See, let's take a look here. Reverse slam in his last
That's
game
what I'm
before turning
saying.
41.
Like, you really want that on the couch, or you
Here
want
you
to be
go.
watching it from the couch?
Reverse jam.
Lakers 8 controlling. Oh, baseline! Reverse! LeBron! Lakers 8 controlling.
When you look at
baseline!
He's been very vocal about the effort that the Lakers have been giving. He was on a super long diatribe post Christmas Day where they got beat by the Rockets pretty handily. Beat them by like 20 something, and he was just saying they're not playing tough. They're not playing this and that. And
Bro, I just don't think the Lakers are built to win. Like the pieces that they have some good pieces, especially in the backcourt.
they have one great piece. That's Luka.
Luka. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
feel
LeBron
you.
not being great.
I
think
feel
he's
you.
earned that.
I'm saying if you're looking at the next couple of years,
Yeah.
right? Like they have one
Their position.
cemented piece.
Their position. Yeah.
They've got the one
I think
guy.
they'll re-sign Austin Reeves. I just don't think they have enough talent to compete.
And Rich Paul said that when he was talking to Max
and
Young.
that was
He's
a
like,
very honest observation for Rich. They just don't have enough to win it all.
especially when you look across the Western Conference. We haven't even talked about OKC and the Spurs, who played three games in basically 12
Yeah.
days.
The Spurs are
Spurs are maybe the best team in the West.
they're gonna be
When you
they're a
beat the
problem.
best team in the West 3 times in 12 days,
Yeah.
SGA said he's like, you can't beat a team this many times and not be better than them.
Yeah. No, the Spurs are a real problem, man. They're well coached, well put together. They play hard. I think Wemby's toughness is the most unappreciated characteristic that he brings. Like he brings a mindset, a winning dog mindset.
Man,
And kind of the way that he's been positioning some of the conversations around him and Chet lets you know that he's not ducking any smoke, not ducking any wreck.
No, hell no.
And
Let's-
man, it's fun to see. What does SGA have
Yeah,
to say about
let's run
it?
this back, Lazo. Let's see what he says here.
don't lose to a team 3 times in a row in a short span without them being better than you. So we have to get better. We have to look in the mirror, and that's everybody, from top to bottom, if we want to reach our ultimate goal. You don't.
I mean, that's the best player on your team. That's the MVP. That's the finals MVP. That's everything right there telling you, hey, they're better than us.
Yeah. I mean, some of that is like motivation,
Got to
right?
be.
You got to, be present in the moment. And right now, like they whoop your ass 3 times, you got to just say, hey, we got to try and figure it out. But I don't think Oklahoma City is a team that other teams fear. I think they respect them.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not
Really?
like, damn, we got to go play them tonight. It's like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think people fear them, right? I think people feel like they can beat them. I think the Spurs mentally feel like
Yeah, we
they
got
can-
you. We got
yeah,
you.
they feel like they match up really well with them. They feel like they can beat them.
That's crazy because, I mean, 2 weeks ago on this very platform, on this very same microphones, we talked about could they beat the 73-9
Yeah.
Warriors record.
Mhm.
You said they were going to go back-to-back and win the NBA championship this year, which you may still feel like
I
that.
still do feel that way.
But 2 weeks ago, that's what we were talking about. This could be the greatest team ever.
Mhm.
And now 4 losses later and 3 losses of them being to the Spurs, it's like, damn, are they going to reach 70 wins?
You know what? I think they'll find their rhythm.
They just rattled off 24 in a row.
Yeah, they'll refine their rhythm. They're working guys back into the lineup, back into the rotation. Obviously, injuries and things like that happen throughout the course of the year. But I still feel like Oklahoma City is the favorite to win it all. They still have the best record in the NBA. They're the defending champions. They have the MVP on their squad, and they just hit a little rough patch from one team. Like, that still doesn't. It's not a monolith across the league because the Spurs match up well with them. Somebody may well take the Spurs out before they can even get that opportunity to match up.
That's the interesting part about this, right? Because if you look at OKC, who's obviously going to be the number 1 seed, we think, going into the playoffs, and then you look at the Spurs, who are number 2 right now in the West, they're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket. They won't meet each other until the Western Conference Finals. Can you imagine that Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and between the Thunder would be insane. But this Spurs team hasn't been in the playoffs.
No, they haven't.
They have not had any sort of playoff atmosphere outside of maybe the NBA Cup that is a little bit more of a meaningful game than just a regular game in November, December. But like, they haven't been battle tested.
Yeah.
This OKC team has.
Yeah.
This OKC team has been through the wars in 7 against Jokic, gone to 7 in the NBA Finals against a super scrappy Indiana team.
Battle tested.
That's the one thing that worries me about the Spurs is, yes, are they maybe the best team in the conference in the next 2 to 3 years? Sure, they could be that. That's their potential. But unless you start taking those playoff lumps, like, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's a learning curve. And
nobody gets to the mountain without having lumps.
There's a learning curve with becoming a champion and a winner. And, you know, they're still in the infant stages of that. But, you know, when you have an anomaly in the system, like a Mr. Anderson, like, that's what this guy Wemby is, man. He's like an anomaly, man. He's something special that we've never seen. And, dude, I mean, everybody could look at him aesthetically and see that the talent was there. But it's more than just the talent with him.
Yeah,
like, he's got the mindset, he's got the will, he's got the heart, he's got the spirit to be a great. And I like that. I like that about him. I really respect that in him.
Yeah, I mean, we need to have more rivalries in the NBA. Like,
I'm looking forward to it.
The NBA was fun when you had those Heat, Heat Knicks, Heat Celtics, Lakers, whoever. Like the Spurs, like those playoff matchups, those series, those games just felt bigger and they felt more.
It meant
and
something.
you've been through a bunch of them.
It meant something. Yeah, it meant something. Like, if you're on the parquet and you're a Celtic, it feels a little different when you play against the Lakers or the Knicks. Like, it just feels a little bit different. It feels a little bit more historic.
Yeah.
In those settings. So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
So that'll be exciting to look forward to. Let's get to one of the better things from over our little break here, and I want you to do a little play-by-play and a little color, little mix them together. Jose Alvarado and Mark Williams here.
That's what I'm talking
about.
What
do you think about this right here?
I mean, this the kind of
18 points.
This the kind of interview.
Keeping the Pels close.
Okay, I'm going over. I'm going under. I put hands on you. I like what you said. Okay, I don't care how big you are.
Yeah. Jose into it with Mark Williams. Come on, guys.
Listen, most 7-footers
Right here.
have not been in fights. They've been able to intimidate their way out. They've been able to ogre
And Jose, what did Mark Williams? He said something.
You know,
Jose
pushed him in the back.
Yeah.
Man, hey, look, Goliath just got slayed. Williams just got slayed on
They're
that.
going
He
to both
lost
be
in front of
ejected.
everybody.
Both have been
And I
throwing
know he
punches.
cried when he got in that locker room.
Right.
And you know what?
He tried to hit him with like the hammer fist.
I
up
know,
top.
man. Them
That was
7-footers,
weak.
man. Them BDs, man. Them big dummies. Sometimes they don't have no hands.
Can we go to the slow-mo part where you see the right hook here? Oh, that was clean.
Yeah, that was
the cleanest punch of the year.
Yeah, that
easily.
That's one of the best
Bomb.
we've seen in a long time. But you know, he coming with that Puerto Rican flavor. You know what I mean?
he's
You
got
know,
that
they throw their
Hispanic-
knuckles over there.
Yeah,
They
he's got
big
that
on
Hispanic juice, is what it was.
Yeah, no, that was dope to see. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it was only 2 games for him, 1 game for Williams. But here's what I
Yeah, we know Jose's not going to back down.
know about professional sports. Some of the toughest guys, if not the toughest guys, are the smallest
Yeah,
guys.
facts.
Like, most times they like bench press more than everybody.
For sure.
They run faster than everybody. They have more conditioning. They throw their hands better than a lot of people. So shout out to all the, the little guys who I play with, the Jameer Nelsons and the Earl Boykins. And like, man, those guys literally was like the toughest guys you'll ever compete against.
100%.
Like, you can't beat them damn near in anything.
100%. I do want to give a little shout out to this rookie class, by the way.
Oh.
This rookie class, I'm going to read you some names.
Oh.
Like, this rookie class has been real good.
Yeah.
For as poorly as 2 years ago's rookie class was, or it was Risa Shea and all these guys. By the way, the Hawks are also looking to trade Zachary Risa Shea, but that's neither here nor there. Cooper Flagg, off to a great start. Dylan Harper, dog. VJ Edgecombe, dog. Conca Nipple quietly having a great
Maybe
season.
the rookie of the year.
A great season.
He may be the
for
rookie of the
Hornets.
year, contrary to what Nico would say.
We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm glad you brought that up. Cooper, obviously, I think just the media machine and the hype machine is pushing him towards rookie of the year. But if you start looking at some of those numbers, Conca Nipple is a absolute problem for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Like, he's the fastest player ever to 100 threes. You see him in and out every night. dog getting to the hoop.
Yeah.
Can shoot.
He's nice.
He's nice.
He's nice.
When I saw him at Duke, I was like, hey, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's like that.
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's like that. He's got a pro game.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And he's very deceptive, right? He's not the player stylistically that Paul Pierce. But Paul was so sneaky. And he had the athleticism of like, oh, you think I can't do this? Oh, here, let me get by you real quick. Like just that slithering, slow old man game that kind of gets by you.
You see that in Knipple?
I see a little bit of deceptive quickness. I see a little bit of like,
and he's more athletic than he gets credit for.
For sure,
he got more in his bag on the bounce than he gets credit for.
But you look at him and you're like, like
I mean, like you know,
don't really
you
see
look
much
at him
from
like as if he's just a traditional Duke shooter,
right?
Like more of a JJ Redick.
Correct.
He got a little bit more stuff in his game. He's
got
a
nice
little
little
bigger.
post game too. He's got a little back to the basket game,
and the game has changed too. So like he's got they're a young
really
fun
like
team
him.
down there in Charlotte.
I really like him. Derek Queen has been playing well.
Yeah, Queen.
Jeremiah Fears has been playing well.
Yeah.
Cedric Coward for the Grizzlies have been nice.
Man, where'd they get that guy from?
So we're looking at Coward, Queen, Fears, Knipple, Edgecombe, Dylan Harper, Cooper Flagg. You're talking about 7 guys deep.
Yeah.
Where this rookie class is like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. It's a really good
very,
class.
very good class.
It's a really good class. And then there's some guys on some teams that still haven't gotten their opportunity yet.
Right.
So, that list might, continue to expand.
Like, I'm excited about the Heat's draft pick, Kasper Tjakončinas.
For sure. Yeah.
Like, that's a guy who at Illinois was a good point guard, was long, big, 6'5". Like, he's able to get to the hoop. His shooting is whatever, but they can fix that. But, like, he hasn't been able to play at all with the Heat.
Yeah.
And, like, if he can get ramped up, like, that's a nice little piece, too. But I just wanted to give some love to
man.
To the,
shout out to the rookie class. Keep going, young fellas. Keep going.
Do you remember a guy by the name of Kenneth Lofton Jr.?
Yeah. I remember Big Lefty played at La Tech. Played I think the Jazz had him in their program. Played in the G League. Went to China. Killed. You know what I mean? Played well.
He's
on
going
the
back
USA
to college.
Team. I said he went to China and was on the Jazz G League team.
But he's going back. He's going back to college.
Yeah.
All right, so former Grizzlies player Kenny Lofton
serious?
Jr. just announced he's going back to his college, Louisiana Tech, via his Instagram story.
Wow. You know what, man? NIL is
What is happening?
You know what? I think it's a loophole in the system. And I think they're going to have to get out in front of it, or you're going to have to deal with things retroactively. And I think the system really has to adapt, adjust, give guys opportunities to go play places on the front end. If it doesn't work out, then come back into the system. Not let them go play against pros.
Become a pro.
Travel the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get all these competitive advantages and then come and play against our boys. Like, I don't like it personally. I don't like it. I think college is a young man's game. I think they have to put a cap on the times of eligibility. Because if not, you'll have guys who played in the NBA and had a great career, and they might be out of the league, and they're still young enough. Well, I have college eligibility. Let me go back.
Like remember J.R. Smith went back and played golf in college.
He did.
But you imagine J.R. Smith going to whatever school and being a part of their team and being a part of their program for 4 years.
No, it's crazy, man. I don't like the older guys being able to continue to play.
Look up how old Kenny Lofton Jr. is, please.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I remember at a certain point it was like the moment you declare for the draft, it's over.
Yeah,
like you cannot play in the league.
But I don't agree with that
anymore.
either.
Agreed.
Yeah,
but the fact that you cross that threshold, you show up at a professional program, you go through the workouts, the training, the mental part of the game, the studying part of the game. You play against guys that are grown ass men that are in their 20s and 30s, and you're going to go back and play against a kid who's 17 who just showed up from a prep school.
Yeah, I'm not rolling. I'm not feeling
What
it.
is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling that.
23 years old, I think it said.
Yeah, he's 23 years old. Like, at the end of the day, you want those kids coming out of the high school ranks to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like take those positions and go and get development, higher education, all those different things. Like, these guys are just like becoming journeymans without like doing it the professional way. But it is a loophole in the system, so I'm not looking at them like they're bad guys. It is NIL money. A lot of times, sometimes going internationally, you don't make as much as what people think.
Sure.
And so it might be a better opportunity for those guys to come back and take advantage of the loophole because they know they're going to seal that up pretty soon.
It just feels not right.
Yeah,
it just feels
I don't like it.
Right,
I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I think there's some things infrastructurally that can be done on the front end, and then I think you won't have to deal with those things retroactively.
It's kind of a lot too. Like, so Quinn Ewers last year played at Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ended up deciding to go to the draft.
Took a little pay cut.
Took a big pay cut because he would have made $3-4 million bucks as a starting quarterback anywhere he wanted to go, basically. And now he's on the Miami Dolphins. The whole thing with Tua, like that's kind of out of left field. But if he would have just been a practice squad guy or a guy that was on the team, he's making what, $500,000, $600,000 maybe. And he let all that money go to go play in the pros. Yeah. And now we're seeing the opposite of guys that are in the pros, get that, and then go back to play in college. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
But all right, let's talk about the elephant in the room here as we land the plane here on this episode of the Crossover. We put on a great show here at this company called Brokey Bettors. I feel like I've been on the show. Have you been on Brokeys before?
You know what? No? I've watched it.
They haven't extended the invitation to you.
You know what? I've actually popped on there before.
You have? Okay.
I have.
Right. So we like the show, and this is a bit of a crossover from their show to our show. So this is what was said, and we're gonna have to rebuttal it right now.
Okay. I got time today.
Yeah, let's see.
And told me Cooper Flagg is in top 10 right now.
Speaking of the Mavs, I heard you got some stuff to say.
I think the best show BMG puts on is the Crossover. Let me start by saying that. Tende and KD, they're good people. They know a lot about basketball, or so they claim to know a lot about basketball. But they sat here with the audacity and told me Cooper Flagg is in top 10 right now. Whoever doesn't think... Yeah, you're stupid if you don't think that, by the way. I think Cooper Flagg is a top 10 player in the NBA already. And I think the Crossover needs to acknowledge this statement.
All right. I asked Lazo to give me a dry erase board. The best he could do was a messed up, I don't know if it was a pizza box or some sort of, I don't know what the hell this is.
Okay, you got 10 players?
I got 10 players right now.
In the meantime, while
Flagg.
you're thinking about 10 players that are better than Coop right now in his rookie year, I know for a fact there's some quarterbacks better than that host, Nico, who was talking about us. I know Hoosh is you know what I mean, perennial.
A better quarterback.
I'm probably going to call Rajon Rondo because he's been playing a lot of flag football on the quarterback tip.
Wow.
And they probably need, some savviness and some experience
You're
back
saying
there.
He doesn't have the juice? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying that, like, you gotta master your sport before you come over to the stump with the big dogs. And that's all I'm gonna say about Nicky Baby.
Okay, so this is no particular order. I'm just gonna write it down.
Okay.
SGA, better. Jokic, come on. What are we talking about? Wemby. Luka. LeBron.
Giannis.
I was just going west, just to do a little.
What's Steph?
KD. Steph. Where am I here? Şengün.
Şengün for sure.
Ant-Man. What are we doing? Devin Booker.
D-Book.
Jimmy Butler.
Buckets. Steph. Did you say Steph?
Yeah, Steph is on.
Yeah. We just talking about the West.
Kawhi.
He just dropped 55.
Harden.
Still.
Zubats.
They're there. Now I don't wanna go there. Now
I'm just naming guys here on the West. I'm just going team by team. Zion.
No.
Healthy Zion. Locked in Zion.
I ain't gonna go there.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go there.
Okay. Cade
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Brunson.
For sure.
Cat.
For sure.
Jaylen Brown.
For sure.
Scotty Barnes off a 25 rebound game.
Scotty. That's a Florida boy. I ain't gonna say for sure. Paolo. Like, dude, Coop's not having a hell of a year like that. Like, Banchero's not having a hell of a year either.
I agree, but if you take him right now, Coop or Banchero?
Dude, what's the guard? And Josh Giddey might be better than Son right now.
Giddey is nice.
Giddey is a triple-double machine there right now.
Donovan Mitchell, obviously.
Oh, come on.
Not even close.
Come on.
Jalen Johnson. better than Cooper Flagg.
Oh. That's
I
arguable.
take Jalen Johnson better over Cooper Flagg.
I'm taking Jalen over Cooper as well. So you don't even have to continue this.
I ran out of names.
I mean, like, and we haven't even like really, like
we haven't
did
even
a
talked
deep
about the
dive.
hurt guys either. Tatum over Cooper Flagg.
Come on.
Halliburton over Cooper Flagg.
Come on, man. Kyrie over Cooper
Kyrie,
Flagg.
he's not even the best player on his team.
He's not. AD's the best player on the
When healthy.
available player. AD's the best player on his team.
So we rattled off 20 names.
20 to 25. We could have continued. We could have went.
And I like Nico.
I like Nico too. I love him. He's a good kid. He's just a little bit naive when it comes to this basketball thing, and he's projecting. It's like, see, projecting.
But I like the vision though. That's what it is. I like the vision. In 3 years, that might be a great take.
Yeah.
Right now, though, the take is premature. He's got to bake it in the oven a little bit more.
Yeah, he won't win Rookie of the Year. Like,
I'll disagree just because the media hype machine is going to force him to win Rookie of the Year.
You think so?
Con Knippel's better than him.
Knippel's gonna win it. If his ankle isn't in bad shape, he's gonna win it.
Con Knippel's better, and he's the reason I wanted to bring it up is he's standing right there behind Lazo.
Yeah,
he came in. He knew that we were going to talk about it.
Yeah, I got time today.
Somebody let him know. Hey, the boys are going to talk about you. Why don't you come on in? I don't know what he's doing. Should he be at work? Is he even working today, or just pull up?
You really should be worried about the quarterback situation on the USA flag football team. There's a lot of talent out there, and there's a lot of untapped talent. And I think Rajon Rondo has been incubating.
Wow.
Working on his craft, and he might be coming for your spot, champ.
I mean, there should be an open tryout.
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
Why not? Especially, only for the quarterback position.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Quarterback position, open tryout. You bring in people, you see what's up.
Let me leave Nico alone, man. No, my guy gonna bring back the gold this year. I'm just giving him shit.
Unless Rondo's better.
Rondo got big hands. He can pump fake the ball.
Do the Brock Purdy pump fake into somebody's face. All right, so good take in 3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years. Coop's training, man. He's gonna be all right.
He's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
Coop's gonna be all right. That's for sure.
All right. No episode next this Thursday.
Yeah,
our next
man,
episode.
it's New Year's.
We'll be off celebrating New Year's with the family. It's my daughter's first birthday on New Year's Day.
Oh, that's what's up,
so
man.
we'll be celebrating her there. Yeah, it's crazy. Can't believe it's been a year already.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Time flies, man.
Time flies when
Yes,
you
sir.
are
Enjoy it.
raising a kid.
Enjoy it.
I don't know about having fun, but at least raising a kid.
Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So no show Thursday. We'll be back following week after New Year.
We'll be back. We'll see y'all next year.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year.
Anything to say to the people, KD?
No, man. Happy New Year's. Be safe. You know what I mean? Keep God first. Love on your family. Eat some good food.
Come on, talk to them.
You know what I mean? Get your goals calibrated. Get your mind right. Holistic health.
Yeah.
Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional.
Yep. Come on.
And keep growing. Keep getting better.
And
let's go.
Keep liking, subscribing, and promoting the show on YouTube, social,
Absolutely.
Spotify.
We need it
like that so we can
We
grow.
need it. Holla at us.
Peace, guys.
We out.